I don't often get the chance to talk about Instacart recently, but I want you guys to hear this. So, if you do know, in the test cities where Kroger refrigeration trucks have rolled out, like my market, I'm not just talking about 5 or 10, and they're not autonomous. They're driven. They're 26-foot refrigeration trucks. If you need your food within an hour, it is in-store prices. You can use your coupons. You can use your shopper number. You can acquire gas points, which we have here in Colorado for shopping at the store. Everything like you went yourself, and you have to be provided the receipt. Guess what? If you need it in an hour, it's $7. If you need it within 4 hours, it's $5 on top of what you would spend. So Instacart, I mean, it's these Kroger trucks have rolled out in a few markets, but in some there's only 5 or 10. We have like 4 different locations of fleets here in Denver, so I see them all the time everywhere. It is crushing DoorDash. If DoorDash had not got the contract, and I know some of it falls over to other platforms, but if Instacart had not gotten the contract, the major one for EBT, or not EBT, for SNAP benefits, it would be going under in Denver right now, because those Kroger trucks have been around a couple of years. It took a while to catch on, but now you can just order right through King Soopers or Safeway or whatever, and you're ordering right from them, and you're going to get it in an hour if you need it for $7 more than you'd spend going yourself. Come on. Why would you even try the platform? So let's go. Instacart pushing retailers to match online in-store prices, CEO says. Really? Instacart, you've been around for 10 plus years. You are not, after 10 years, going, we think our shopping partners should use in-store prices. You work like the delivery platforms for food. We all know this. You work on, we can charge you $5,000 a month to use our platform, or you can use our platform for free if you jack all your prices by 20, 30, 40. They just are dynamic, like every pricing on these models. But they tell the company that, hey, if we can jack up all your prices, then you can use the platform for free. Well, now they're going to, and see, this is a perfect example. And I normally like the articles that come out of here. It's a grocery store manager type magazine called Grocery Dive. I'll put the link in there. They're good. They write true, good articles. What they didn't mention here is what I just said, that the customers are going to have, I mean, it's not like, I mean, because if people see this, they'll be like, yeah, Instacart's right. Why isn't my grocery store matching the prices? Because they're penalized, or they're charged massive fees to use the platforms if they don't upcharge. So until now, it's been Instacart putting a prod in them every day, going, you better charge those prices up. And now they're like, they should really just use in-store prices. Really? Okay. Well, let's see. Keeping costs down for consumers is paramount. As the grocery industry ramps up e-commerce, Instacart CEO Chris Rogers said at the Goldman Sachs technology conference on Wednesday. Right there should be the end of the article. Goldman Sachs, the CEO of Instacart speaking. Who are you speaking to? Goldman Sachs? That's scumbaggery times 100, guys. Come on. Here's his quote. Affordability is probably the biggest unlock to online grocery adoption. We know that it's the number one reason that people churn off of Instacart. Rogers said nothing that affordably will be a key lever in retaining more customers. Noting that. So to that end, Instacart is working with its retail partners on their pricing strategies, as well as integrating retail loyalty programs and offering weekly flyers, says Rogers, who became CEO in mid-August. After nearly 6 years with the grocery technology company, including 3 as its chief business officer, while retailers decide how to price on Instacart, the grocery technology company is urging them to price at or just above in-store prices. How nice of them. Instacart, you are such a good company. You are so good and kind. How kind of you to lie to people for 10 years, mistreat your customers, mistreat your drivers, mistreat everybody, allow tip baiting, allow just people getting screwed over left and right. And how nice of you to come forward now and go, you know what? We found our lost ethics. Here they are. We have ethics. No, you don't. No, you don't. So we're going to really show the business's case to the retailers and show them the compelling reasons why they should do this, and also just make sure that we're educating them on broader digital landscape, said the CEO of Instacart. There was one other piece I wanted to use here. So maybe that wasn't it. So, but yeah, again, the article will be in there. I usually have things highlighted. For some reason, they all fell off today, guys. I'm sorry. But I am getting across what I want to you guys, because that is just bullshit. And Instacart, DoorDash, all these, you guys should know better. Just knock it off, dude. Just knock it off. I mean, 4 years ago, 8 years ago, 10 years ago, 2 years ago, you were getting away with a lot more. Lawmakers knew nothing. Now we have transparency laws here in Colorado. Now we have consumers understanding they're getting ripped off. We have business partners knowing, dude, you guys are ripping me off. And we definitely have had drivers forever knowing you're getting screwed. That's a fact. So I've always said transparency, and I'm not just talking about the amount of payment and the amount the customer paid and blah, 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 blah. Now it's down to you guys as companies, you better find a way to get transparent, because here's where I go back to what Kroger's doing. Kroger owns like 30% plus of the grocery stores in the country. It might be under other names like King Soopers here in Colorado, but they own like 30% of the space. They are building the hell out of their fleet. And it's all as a move away from using gig app platforms.